The halls of Albany are alive with the sounds of horse trading. State lawmakers working out exemptions, discounts, and other deals to secure the votes to impose new tolls on motorists entering central Manhattan below 60th Street and raise money to fix mass transit.
So I'm cautiously optimistic.
Sources telling CBS 2 that a host of so-called carve-outs are on the table to win the support of reluctant lawmakers.
Carve out this bridge, carve out this bridge, carve out my bridge is what it comes down to. Carve out the bridge my constituents use.
The New Deal, sources say, is to add the Triborough and Tappan Zee to the list of spans whose tolls would be deducted from congestion pricing fees. Among other concessions being discussed, a hardship exemption for those earning $60,000 a year or less, though sources say that number is still being negotiated. A disability exemption for those with handicap license plates, an exemption for emergency vehicles and city-owned agency cars, a possible day pass for people who live in the congestion zone, a day rate for certain businesses in the zone, and to please outer borough lawmakers, free subway transfers for those commuting from 18 Metro North and Long Island Railroad stations in the Bronx and Queens.
A big obstacle we've had to overcome is the lack of confidence in the MTA and how they'll actually put this money to work, or whether the money will actually get to them. So the legislation is going to include clear lockbox.
Catherine Wild of the New York City Partnership has worked for years to get congestion pricing passed. She says in addition to fixing mass transit, it will reduce street congestion. But many who will have to pay the new fee to get to work are horrified.
That's messed up. I got enough expenses as it is. Manhattan is one big district. So why should I have to pay to get to from point A to point B?
If you had to pay, like, say, $11 5 days a week, that's like $2,000 or $3,000 extra in tolls just to get to work.
Exactly.
What will that mean to you?
That will mean a hurt to my income. I have a lot of student loans to pay.
Very bad. It's terrible.
How will it impact you?
I commute from Rockland County, imagine that, and I work in the city, and it was going to be a horrible thing.
Well, Kathy Wild says the goal is to increase speeds in the city by 15%. But AAA's Robert Sinclair says it's just not worth it. He says vehicle speeds would go from 6.8 miles per hour to 7.4 miles per hour. He says $1 billion in tolls for less than 1 mile per hour improvement seems like a bad deal. Dana?
All of this information, Marcia, thank you.